Okay, so now let's jump into the first secret. Hourly tuition alone isn't enough for your child's success. Now, many parents believe that hourly tuition is the best option for the child, and I get it. On the surface, it seems cost effective, it seems familiar, and seems like a convenient way to support your child's learning, right? It's what they've always known. It's what we've always known, and it's what has worked for other children for decades. And if you throw one-to-one tuition into the mix, it seems like the ultimate solution. Your child gets the tutor's dedicated support and full attention, and that must mean better results, right? Well, there is a big problem with hourly tuition, and that is that hourly tuition only helps for that hour. So outside of that, your child is on their own. That means if they get stuck on a tricky topic, they're trying to do homework, exam questions, they have to wait until the next lesson to get support. And what happens in that time? Well, the child forgets what they've learned, their confidence drops, they fall behind, and essentially there are long gaps of silence where the student is not guided or supported appropriately. And here's another major issue with one-to-one hourly tuition is that many one-to-one tutors just simply follow what they are learning at school. And you might be thinking, well, why is that a problem? Well, it's a problem because it means that your child does not get the full picture, right? They don't get the full picture of the entire curriculum. So by just following what they are learning at school, what can happen is that they can do well in a test at school on that topic that they've been covering, but they forget everything else. And what that does is it leads to what I call false progress, right? Because they think they've done well, right? They've done well on that specific topic, but actually they forget everything well. They do great in the moment, but they need to constantly rely on that tutor. So what your child really needs is structured, ongoing support, not just a 1 hour session a week. They need a clear roadmap that covers the full curriculum over several weeks, not just the topics that they're covering in school right now. They need personalized support, not just personalized support in lessons, but at any time that they need help so that they never feel stuck or alone. They also need bite-sized lessons that they can visit anytime. And what this does is it encourages independent learning and builds true confidence. And almost, perhaps kind of more importantly, out of all of this, is they need the best of both worlds. So personalized learning within a group setting so that they get the expert support they need whenever they need it without becoming overly reliant on the tutor. Now, this is exactly why we do things differently inside of our program. It's not just about going through lessons, it's about setting your child up for that real long-lasting success. Okay. So a quick tip for you then, you want to ensure that your child have continuous learning after the classroom, whether it's within their school, or whether it's, for tuition, that they continue their learning after that classroom. So you can do this by encouraging your child to review what they've learned, ideally within 24 hours, and also use lesson notes or videos to reinforce their understanding in between sessions. Remember, make sure these are specific to the curriculum, to the UK curriculum. So here's an example of a student we helped, Agosa. You can see that she was doing okay around about grade 5 or 6. After helping her, she's managed to jump 2 to 3 grades. So she's managed to get those grade 7s and grade 8s in her science and in her maths. And what really made the difference, you could see here with Agosa, was confidence. So once you have that structured tuition in place where you can get support whenever you need it, that really helps to boost confidence.